Lionel Messi. The name itself echoes through stadiums. It whispers tales of impossible goals. It shouts stories of incredible triumphs. But this legend, this footballing god, didn't just appear. His journey started small. It began in a humble neighborhood in Argentina.
I faced massive challenges. Challenges that could have easily crushed my dreams. Yet I stood tall, or rather, I fought to stand tall.
He showed the world that true greatness isn't about physical stature. It's about the size of your heart and the strength of your spirit. Many see the Ballon d'Or trophies. They see the Champions League medals. They see the World Cup he finally lifted. But few truly understand the mountains he had to climb.
Imagine being a young kid, mad keen on footy. You're more talented than anyone else your age. But then, doctors tell you there's a problem. A big one.
Lionel Andres Messi was born in Rosario, Argentina, a city known for its passion. A city that lives and breathes football. From the moment he could walk, Leo was inseparable from a football. It was like an extension of his own body. His older brothers played. His cousins played. Football was in his blood. He joined his first local club, Grandoli, coached by his own father, Jorge. Even then, at such a tender age, his talent was blindingly obvious.
I was a tiny kid, but I played with a skill and intelligence far beyond my years.
His grandmother, Celia, was his biggest supporter. She was the one who pushed for him to play with the older boys. She saw his potential before anyone else. Sadly, she passed away when he was young, but her belief in him never faded. Messi often points to the sky when he scores. It's a tribute to her. Just when things looked bleakest, a lifeline appeared. It came from across the Atlantic, from Spain. FC Barcelona, one of the world's biggest clubs, had heard whispers. Whispers of a diminutive Argentine kid with magical feet. Carles Rexach, Barcelona's sporting director at the time, received reports. He was intrigued. He wanted to see this boy for himself. The Messi family, facing mounting medical bills and dwindling options in Argentina, saw a glimmer of hope. This was their chance. A massive gamble, but one they felt they had to take.
We scraped together what we could. We traveled to Barcelona for a trial. I was barely a teenager, thousands of miles from home, in a new country. I didn't speak the language. The pressure was immense. I had to impress. I had to prove that I was worth the investment. That I was worth the risk.
The trial itself became legendary. The La Masia Academy was a melting pot of talent. Messi, despite his small stature, quickly stood out.
My coaches and teammates were amazed by my ability. I could dribble past players as if they weren't there. My close control was phenomenal, and my vision was extraordinary.
He progressed rapidly through the youth ranks. Each step brought him closer to his ultimate dream, playing for the Barcelona first team. The buzz around him grew with every game, every dazzling display of skill. He was no longer just a promising youngster, he was a phenomenon in the making.
The moment finally arrived on 16 October 2004. At just 17 years, 3 months, and 22 days old, Lionel Messi made his official debut for FC Barcelona. He came on as a substitute against Espanyol. It was a historic moment.
The culmination of years of hard work, sacrifice, and unwavering belief. Stepping onto the Camp Nou pitch for the first time as a senior player must have been an incredible feeling. A dream realized. He was playing alongside stars he had previously only admired from afar.
His first official goal for Barcelona came on 1 May 2005.
With Barcelona, Lionel Messi achieved unprecedented success. He was the driving force behind an era of dominance. La Liga titles piled up. Copa del Rey trophies filled the cabinet. Champions League triumphs became almost routine. He formed incredible partnerships with players like Xavi, Iniesta, and Neymar. Together, they played a brand of football that was simply breathtaking.
Tiki-taka mesmerized the world, and Messi was its conductor, its chief architect, its most lethal weapon. He wasn't just winning, he was redefining how the game could be played.
Individually, the accolades poured in. Ballon d'Or awards, given to the world's best player, became a regular occurrence. He won it not once, not twice, but multiple times. Golden boots for Europe's top scorer adorned his collection. He scored goals of every kind. Solo runs from the halfway line, free kicks that bent impossibly, delicate chips over despairing goalkeepers. Each award was a testament to his consistency, his genius, and his relentless pursuit of perfection. He never seemed to rest on his laurels. The narrative began to change in 2021. After so many near misses, Lionel Messi finally led Argentina to a major international trophy. They defeated Brazil, their fiercest rivals, in their own backyard, the Maracana Stadium, to win the Copa America.
The scenes of jubilation were incredible. Messi, overcome with emotion, sank to his knees. The relief was immense. The joy was unconfined. It was a victory for him, for his teammates, and for the entire nation of Argentina. This triumph silenced many critics and lifted a colossal weight from his shoulders.
Then came the ultimate prize, the one he had dreamed of since he was a little boy kicking a ball in the streets of Rosario, the FIFA World Cup.
In Qatar 2022, I delivered a tournament performance for the ages. I scored crucial goals. I provided magical assists. I led my team with passion and determination.
The final against France was an epic encounter, a roller coaster of emotions. Argentina, led by their talisman, emerged victorious after a dramatic penalty shootout. Lionel Messi was a World Cup winner.
They didn't just rise for themselves, they rose for you. Proof that greatness isn't given. It's earned, in the dark, in the dirt, in the doubt. Now it's your turn. Rise no matter what. This is Rise Verse.